thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. Twisty Amanozako is an English VTuber with Nijisanji EN. She is part of the Denoth generation alongside Clara and Roma Baronwort. So she has been on a hiatus for a bit. She was on a hiatus for a while, since December, I believe. And she wanted everyone to know the reason why she was in the hiatus and that it wasn't a suspension. At least right now, that's what it's saying. The fact that she had to put it out means that even if it was or wasn't, the point is the fact that she even had to point it out, the fact that she even had to say any of this stuff means that Nijisanji's EN's reputation really is in the gutter. Let's hear it from her words, just straight out, just her words, because, you know, I don't want to be putting words in anybody's mouth.
English that, but yeah. So, technically, the hiatus not all over. Hi. I'm still on hiatus. I feel really bad. I should have worded my birthday stream tweet better, because everybody's like, "You're back! Welcome back, Otozuma!" And I'm like, oh god. I feel so bad. But I didn't want to, like, you know, reply on Twitter and be like, actually, I'm not back, because I feel like it's gonna sound mean if I type it. So I want, you know, I want to tell you face to face, okay? Ojo-sama to espiritu mito. That, yeah, still on hiatus, but it's okay because we're gonna we have 2 days to spend together. We have 2 days. I will probably be streaming today until like 4:30 a.m. PST perhaps. We'll see how long I last. We might have to get drunk, I'm gonna be honest, but we'll we'll see. I tried really hard to sleep last night because I wanted to stay awake so I could spend as much time as possible together, but sometimes stuff doesn't go as planned, okay? Also, I'm just gonna say it, okay? Maybe it's stupid to say it, because, like, I know a lot of you guys aren't stupid, but maybe you're worrying about it, right? But, like, I see under all my comments, bro, under all my posts, and, you know, I guess before saying that, like, I still look at my account, okay? Even though I'm on hiatus, I'm still stalking you guys. I'm still, like, looking at art and seeing what you're up to, but holy shit, bro, I'm not fucking suspended. I keep seeing people saying that, and, like, no, I'm just on hiatus. Like, I've seen people being like, oh my god, she typed English normally, it's not her. I can English sometimes, okay? I can English sometimes. Not most of the time, but, you know, I feel like if it's an important tweet, I probably shouldn't be like, piao piao, piao 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 piao, you know? Yeah. But, like, don't worry, okay? Don't, like, be stressed out. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm literally on Twitter all day, every day. Like...
And that is what I wanted you guys to hear, because she's just basically saying what is saying here. She's on hiatus still. She's not suspended. She wasn't skinwalked. And you can understand, though, why a lot of people would see that she was. Like, I thought she was. A lot of people thought she was. Because Nijisanji has a very bad reputation of doing this type of stuff to people. Of skinwalking them. Of making them, you know, that way. Like, making that happen to them. So it is not impossible to imagine that they would do it again. And, of course, we can take her at her word. Twisty's not the type to lie, but remember also with anything that happens in Nijisanji, it is always good to have your feelers out there and try to figure it out on your own whether it's true or not. They could have forced her to say this, we don't know. It's just me being, you know, saying both sides. Could have forced her to say this. It could just be, you know, her getting just ticked off that every single time this happens, something like that happens. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. But, you know, I'm just a commentator. I'm someone who brings you the news, but I commentate on it a lot. So that's what I wanted you guys to see. Now let's see what people are reacting with. Want to believe her, but everything that's come out of Niji over the last year has made me hesitant, exactly just like I said. Good to hear if true. Niji has dug itself into such a deep hole that I doubt anyone will believe anything coming from anyone associated with Niji ever again. Now, if her PL account made a similar statement, that would be different. Still has a chance the company told her to say that. It's sad just how little faith we have in Niji as a company. Like I said, they could have told her to say those things. They could have told her that that's what she had to do. She could have felt because, you know, she's in the company. They could have nudged, winked her into doing that. If not a statement from PL account, I wouldn't 100% believe it. Nothing on her PL about it at all. Not even a vague post. As if I effing believe that. Naturally, letting people brought this up in this post. Still, I'm hoping that someone will find it useful to have an exact timestamp from her stream. And that is the main thing there, of course. That it's hard to believe because of all the things we've seen with Selene, with Zion, with other people. The fact that they've tried to skinwalk, the fact that they tried to, you know, do all those types of things. When your reputation is so down in the gutter that even straight words from your talents are seen as iffy, then that you've messed up. You've really messed up on the PR side. Fluffen Fox has made a big announcement. She says she's going to be speaking on her idol stuff and harassment that has been happening. The situation that happened with Idol, she can finally speak out about it. I think because maybe the NDA or whatever is not enforceable or something or other. She used to be Pochi Wanmaru of Idol EN, for those who didn't know about it. And she says, tomorrow, what happened with my corpo year a year ago, clearing his scammer allegations, rumors, harassment, social media pressure, and why I almost quit. Be there or don't. I will only talk about this once, and I'm really saddened I was pushed to this. After this point, I will leave it completely behind, but I deserve to defend myself, as ignoring it has only allowed bad people to hurt me after what I've taken. A lot of unfair brunt I honestly shouldn't have. I'm sorry that you were forced to talk about this. People on the internet really are cruel. Can't promise people will leave you alone, or at least continue to spread false information. But if you can hope regardless, then maybe some pain is subside and naysayers dissipate. The reason why people are talking about this is for a long time, as this person says here, she was accused of doing donathons, not fulfilling the goals, and running away with the money. Before Idol, in Idol as well. Twice, I think. And the last one as Fluffen, she got called out. So the donathon ended and got canceled. How much truth are the accused? I don't know. If the accusations are true, we don't know. I know that Idol donathons had issue with all the girls except Reen, I think. It's not an accusation. It is what happened. It was well documented, and she did 3 times already. Can understand why people were not enthusiastic when she started yet another donathon. Idol donathons were revealed to be a tactic to basically keep Idol Corp afloat, at least according to Reen, after the news of Brave buyout happened. Also, according to Reen, Idol had never gone beyond the red and were apparently financially struggling all throughout, but had to keep the illusion that Idol had finally gained revenue post-Gen 2. To be exact, on the accusations, there's no 4th donathon, at last, she was able to open a Patreon. It's about engagement, then a donathon. At least we may have her full version. Because, I mean, just to give you a rundown of everything, she was accused of starting a bunch of donathons, not giving out anything in return. None of the things were completed, according to people that are staying out there. One of them was an Idol, and now we know that Idol was doing those donathons to try to just, get money because they needed it, because they were floundering, they were dying, and that's why Brave Group bought them, because, it was an opportunity to buy something on the cheap, from what it looked like. Anyway, Fuyo managed to finish hers. Even though I'm a huge fan of Idol, I'll be the first to admit that Idol had a lot of problems. Certainly will be willing to hear what she has to say. Problems that Idol had off the top of my head. Multiple instances of contractors not being paid. I remember that. I covered that. Some indication that talents took a while to be paid. Talents and Endless were all supposed to get reference sheets. Some of them still don't have them. Some talents never got their gifts from Offkai 2023. From what I could find, and here's the main issues. For Financial and Idol were trying to put up a pretense that they did have money and resources. Also think there may have been some communication issues. Yeah, management was really bad. So I do want to hear her out. I do want to hear what she has to say. And I am sympathetic to, her situation. I'm very sympathetic to her situation. So of course, when that comes out, I will cover it as well. This is a meme time, fun time, just for everybody to be able to enjoy. Guys, I figured out why Nijisanji hates these nuts. They put too much stock in these Aster and don't want any competition. What they're talking about here, of course, is it really sucks when you have to explain these things, but just so you guys know, these nuts was a joke, I believe, or close to that type of joke that Zion made when they were still there, and they got a lot of flack for that. They hated it. They got terminated for those type of jokes, that type of stuff. Although some of the things even Zion recognized that wasn't proper to say, whatever, that's in the past. But right now, what's happening now is Aster is, you all know how Aster is. And of course, it's like, Nijisanji's like, oh yeah, no worries. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. This is what we like. We're still going to support this guy, not the person who made a D's Nuts joke. Poma Pon from Free4 Mariah or Voltail has an important announcement. She is not graduating. It's not a graduation announcement. It's just kind of a tongue-in-cheek announcement that she's making. Who's Poma Pon? Poma Pon is this creator here, as the one you're seeing here, of course. That's her. She is part of V4 Mariah Voltail. She is that generation there. And she's been doing a lot of fun content. Here's her actual channel. She has 61K subscribers. And here she is talking about what's going on.
And accountability. I have made many mistakes. I have disappointed you all. I have disappointed my genmates. I have disappointed my family. Well, actually, no, they actually believed in me in the first place because they thought I was doing porn. So, I will still be allowed to be on other people's streams, but with a muzzle. I will be muzzled. Oh, who I am? I do not do Seiso. You could try and wash my mouth out with holy water, but this mouth is built different.
He's talking about going to Seiso bootcamp, which is basically, you know, a little bit of tongue-in-cheek thing that she's doing. Because she's not Seiso. She's very much not Seiso. But that's what makes her fun.
This is truly my fate, that I must embrace it for you, my beloved Pop Squad. Post meme, share your unhinged art, and untouched. Yenas, I am mourning! I am mourning! Stop! I hate it here. Red or blue? Unfortunately, Pop Squad will not be able to see Goth Poma.
So yeah, it is kind of a tongue-in-cheek way of, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, of saying that she is going to be taking a bit of a hiatus, a bit of a break, you know, not graduating. It sucks that she has to actually put it out that she's not graduating, taking a vacation, telling us in the funniest way possible. Pom Pom needs to be here forever. She is the funniest. I really need to watch more of her stream. She's hilarious. So yeah, it seems to be just a hiatus, not like a forced hiatus. This isn't V4 Mirai just before everybody gets, you know, their pitchforks. This isn't V4 Mirai telling her you have to do this. This is her being like, I'm taking a vacation. I wanted to have some tongue-in-cheek fun. You know, there's a lot of unfortunate situations where people are actually graduating. I want it to be tongue-in-cheek, not to make fun of the people that are graduating, but kind of be like, let's not make this such a, you know, horrible situation type of thing. VShojo Japan, right here, is announcing that they are releasing the Christmas Situation Voice 2024. What is this? It's a voice pack for the Christmas time, Christmas time / you know, holiday moments / whatever. Video gives you a sneak peek at the contents. Limited sale until January 31st. After purchase, you will receive an email. You'll be able to download the voice. And here we go.
また？今度は誰だろう？はーい。その代わり、今夜はずっと私と一緒に過ごすこと。I can't speak English. 本当にまだ酔ってません。サメ大好きなおめえにはぴったりのプレゼントだろうがよ。めちゃくちゃいい写真撮れた。これ宝物にするね。
So yeah, all the ones that are currently part of VShojoJP are going to be involved in this. This is absolutely awesome. It's great for for them to get more recognition, to get more noticed out there in the world. I love this. This is a little bit of a different thing for me. This is something that's kind of personal in my end, because places that I used to have in childhood, I've grew up in poverty and stuff like that, and I grew up in Southern California. I live in a different area at this point, but a lot of these places that have been burned down have been places that I had my childhood in, that I was a part of at some point, that I, you know, went to school in, things like that. The Palisades fire, Eaton fire, more fires are going to be ahead. So far, 6,000 homes and structures lost in Palisades. That's why this has been the most catastrophic fire in Los Angeles history. Why people are like, oh my God, why, you know, don't you have fires every year? Yes, we do. We do have fires every year in Southern California. In California, period. Northern California, Southern California, everywhere. There are fires every single year. Here's what usually happens though. The winds usually blow it in the other direction. They usually blow it into the wilderness, not out into population centers. Los Angeles and in the Palisades region in Los Angeles is a place of wealth. It's a lot of wealthy people there, a lot of homes that have been there 60, 70, 80 years, never had to worry about a fire, in the sense of never had a fire get this close. The winds were really bad and they blew it towards people. So there's over $1 billion in damage. 9,000 structures have been destroyed. More than 130,000 residents are under evacuation orders. We're not out of danger yet. Most of the big fires in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles County area, everyone who's around there, are 0% contained. So they are not contained in any way, shape, or form. They're just letting it burn because they're too out of control. We had, like, in SoCal, period. As in everyone in SoCal, all the way from San Diego up until Los Angeles and up into Orange County and other places like that, they all had winds up to 90 miles an hour in some cases, basically almost low-end hurricane force winds, and that is what blew the fires out of control. Just want to give you guys a bit of this, because it does involve VTubers, because there are VTubers in those areas. There are VTubers in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a huge metropolitan city. In a lot of these areas, Pasadena is a nicer place to live. Altadena, those places have VTubers that I know of. Other people, artists, etc., are in those areas. I know people personally. My cousin's childhood home burned in the fire, a home that I went to many, many times, and I had a lot of wonderful memories of, is gone. It's ashes now, just ashes. And that is something that hit me hard. My schools, a lot of schools that I went to, that I had a lot of fun in, that I had a lot of memories in, also burned down. So this has hit me a lot more personally than I thought it would. Usually you can be pretty, distance yourself from these things. but things with a lot of memories for me, a lot of warm memories for me, have been hit, and it's hard to deal with. It's hard to deal with when a part of your childhood is gone, when you can't visit that area anymore, and it be the same as it was when you were little. So I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a refresher on how everything is, and I do hope and wish well for the people involved in it, and I hope they are able to recover in some way. A recap from Projekt Melody in regards to all of the benefits that she's been giving, to all the things she's been giving to charity. Not just her, the science team. Not only the science team, but the Seiso team and the science team, if you know what I mean. Both sides have been given a lot. Every year, y'all have helped make society better. Created 2020, our Armada Jones created 2024 infographic highlighting the results of your generosity, perseverance, and dedication to helping others. Let's go science team. She has raised, the science team along with herself, have raised, Melody and the science team, $319,826.68 for a total for various charities. For charity events, Dice Hard, $29,000. Ghouls and Geckos, $41K. Which also is St. Jude's Children's Hospital, Make-A-Wish, $164K. You had Trevor Project, $14K. Throne of Heresy, $70K. So yes, you have all of that, and this is amazing to see and amazing for anybody on the science team. It's something to definitely be proud of. An indie creator, as you can see here, they are an as they call it, engineer VTuber, and this is their look. This is their reference sheet that they have there. They are having a birthday party. You have cake, pizza, and Legos. I'm going just for the Legos. I'm gonna go just for the Legos. Also, something very special too. January 12th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that is Sunday, January 12th, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, that is something that you guys can go and see if you have the opportunity. They're going to be on the Twitch front page too, so that's going to be amazing. So a lot of people are going to be able to see it. I love the Twitch front page stuff. Corellius says, yippee. Frank Ers, you're invited. Am I invited to your birthday? Yes or yes? Yeah, everyone's invited. Oh, good. I can attend part of it at least. So at least I'm going to be able to attend part of it. It's something that, because I do always like showcasing what smaller VTubers are doing. I do want to show what Soymilk is doing. And of course, happy birthday to them in case if I don't get to see them. Is a shark. Just that's how they explain themselves as a shark. We're going with their full body tracking performance and surprises. Don't miss it. They're having their 3D debut the 18th of January. So it is the weekend after the 12th. Basically, 6 days after the 12th, as you can see there. They're doing a full body thing, as you can see here too. They're doing Miya. Oh, their tail has some interesting. It is slightly transparent. Interesting. So yeah, the reason why I didn't have the music, in case if you're wondering, it was a dandaran thing that is heavily copyrighted. I don't really show it. So there's Miya, Hype, Kari, Aqua, W's, let's go. A lot of big ones. Ekomari as well, saying the crawling. I wish she was crawling towards me. Yo, this is so cool. This is so cool. And she has full 3D body tracking. Not just, hands and that type of stuff. She has full 3D body tracking, which means she probably has a studio at home, which is amazing. In and all, everything, it's just amazing. And I do want to show you these things because it does matter. It matters a lot to all these VTubers to have these 3D debuts. As I had mentioned before, Hoshimachi Suisei is going to Nippon Budokan. She's going to have a live there called Supernova. The stream tickets are now available. And I'm going to take you to the direct site where they're available. As you know, this is a dream of many people to be in Budokan like this. And to actually, for many idols, it is. It's going to be on, from what this is showing, the 1st of February, 2025. And here are the tickets for the streams, at least. You have the arena stage floor tickets. I'm pretty sure these are already sold out or getting close to being sold out. The front area, this front 1F area is, and the arena is 15,000 yen, which is about $100. And the front area is about 13,000 yen, which is about 80, $90, and 9,800 yen, which is about like $85 to $90, around there, somewhere around there. So you can always take a look at what it is in your specific currency to know exactly what it is. Here's the seating chart there. It's going to be Budokan is a big stage, but it's not like humongous, like, 20, 50, 100,000 people. The general sales tickets are already out. The first and second round lotteries have been finished. Those were done from November all the way to December. And the tickets for the streaming tickets are also on sale right now. It's 68 800 yen, which is about, from what I know from the current one, about $55, $55 around there. SPWN, which is the one they use a lot, and Zyko is another option for you to choose there. And of course, the period is January 8th to March 1st, because of course, you can always stream it after it has happened. Because since you're not going to be there, you can always stream it after it's happened. And the sales period is all the way until then, because of course, they want to be able to sell as much as they can, as any organization will. And it says a service fee of 220 yen, tax in, will be charged at the time of ticket purchase. That's about $1.20, $1.30, around there. It's fine. I mean, service fees are kind of in the norm, but $1 something service fee is like way less than like Ticketmaster, which sometimes charges like $10 of a convenience fee or whatever the heck they call it. So yeah, it's not even that much. But yes, this is a big thing for Hoshimachi Suisei. I am so happy that she's doing this. And like I said, it is a wish and a desire of many in the idol sphere, whether it be IRL idols or it be VTuber idols, to one day have a concert at Budokan. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. I do this because I want to have positivity. I want there to be positivity in this atmosphere because I have always, been dealing with negative stuff because of news, because of other people, etc. Want to bring positivity. And today we're talking about LuminusRed, new VTuber. My star shines bright with warmth and joy for everyone I can reach. And of course, on their Twitch, it is kind of, they do at the very least have the panels going. LuminusRed, a brilliant Nova VTuber star everyone is talking about and wants to stop talking. I can't remember which it is. They, Canadian, lesbian, crazy in a fun way. So LuminusRed, the brilliant Nova VTuber to start. I'm a Canadian lesbian woman who is also by gender spectrum. Goal is VTuber to shine brightly as I can for as long as I'm able to help others see their own brilliance and light. That's a very positive way. And now for content that you might be able to take in, we have the videos that they have on their YouTube side, which is what makes Filian the greatest VTuber of all time, confessing your crush to the world like a pro VTuber, other, reactions like this, other things that they have around here. So that's very good, very creative. And of course, like I mentioned, I do this because I want to help others grow, use my little tiny little speck of a place in my corner to help people grow. I do thank you very much for allowing me to showcase you, LuminusRed, and I do hope this helps you in the future in hopefully getting you some more views. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.